We are only 7 days out from the Devon Laletin vs Genadi Prediction super match. Here are some of the predictions of the top elite arm wrestlers of the world. Ermes Gasparini knows how to beat Genadi Prediction, and below 130 kilos, he is the only person in this world who is considered as a favorite against Devon Laletin. Genadi has more power and Devon has more endurance. Devon will go down with open top roll and stay in that position. Later, Devon will take Genadi's wrist. I root for Genadi, but I think Devon will win. Ermes predicts that Genadi can win 1 or 2 rounds, but the final score will be 3-1 or 3-2 for Devon. Arsen Liliev is one of the most dominant middleweight and light heavyweight arm wrestlers in the world. He had wins over Denis Siplankov, John Brzenk, Travis Bagent, Richard Lupkis and many more. Very interesting match. Both athletes can use different techniques during some point. I think it is a 50-50 match, but I will cheer for Genadi. Dave Chaffee is a legendary arm wrestler who has had experience of pulling both Genadi and Devon in supermatch format. Unfortunately, the results were not in Dave's favor, but he won a round or 2 against both of them and clearly knows what their strengths and weaknesses are. Genadi looked great when Michael did the King's move on him. He obviously studied it and knew exactly what to do. But I think Devon has got too much endurance. It seems like Dave is betting on Devon's technical skills and his endurance. Dave's opinion is obviously important because of the previously mentioned reasons, and also keep in mind that Dave also has a match against Devon in June. So naturally he would want Devon to win this match. John Brzenk has competed against and defeated weaker versions of Genadi and Devon both. John knows a thing or two about arm wrestling. Let's just leave it at that. Devon is on another level right now, much stronger than he was in 2021. I don't see Genadi pressing Devon's open top roll. If Genadi can somehow establish a strong enough hook to be able to use his power, then Genadi can win a match or 2. But I think Devon will win 3-0. Many people think that Genadi's only chance is to press Devon. John says that it will not be possible for Genadi to press Devon. Many people say that it is impossible for anyone to hook Devon. John says that Genadi's only option may be to hook Devon. That seems to be an interesting take. If we go by what John is saying, it seems that it is going to be impossible for Genadi to do anything against Devon. Alex Kurdecha practiced with Devon last year and he top-rolled Genadi's wrist in 2018 Moldova event. Genadi needs to improve his wrist. He is more powerful now, but to defeat Devon, it's not enough to be more powerful than him. I think it will be the hardest match of Genadi's life. Kurdecha usually speaks in a politically correct 50-50 kind of manner. Him having Devon as a favorite means something. Todd Hutching is the first person to let the whole world know about Devon's next level strength before his Levan match. I think Devon wins that fairly easily. Genadi is tough, I fully respect him, but I think Devon is something else. I think Devon is right now at the beginning of a pretty impressive streak that will last for a while. Looks like Uncle Todd is predicting a clean sweep for Devon. Levan Saginashvili is the #1 arm wrestler in the world and the last person to defeat Devon. Genadi has a lot of table IQ and his favorite game is the endurance. Devon is smart, but Genadi can be smarter. It won't be a problem for Genadi if Devon takes his wrist. Genadi has a strong hit and press. If they go in a hook, it will be a tough day for Devon. I'm rooting for Genadi, but it will be a long, hard battle and there is no favorite in this match. Levan has lost to and defeated Genadi Prediction and often has practices against Genadi and he knows exactly where his strengths and weaknesses are. So his opinion, despite being mixed with a little bit of patriotism and support for his friend, still it means a lot. Matt Mask knows more about Devon's progress and his current shape than probably anyone else in this world. Genadi is way more of a threat to Devon than Prudnik was. Genadi is aggressive. Devon is a lot smarter and a lot smoother, a lot more technical arm wrestler. Genadi may take the first and second round, but Devon will win. The Wild Horse obviously wants Devon to win, but him predicting Genadi to take 1 or maybe even 2 rounds shows us exactly how close this match can be. Vitaly Laletin is one of the top 10 arm wrestlers in the world. He doesn't have much experience against these two, but his opinion is definitely valuable. Devon can prepare good and he really surprises us. Genadi is younger, he is more explosive, but I think that Devon will hold Genadi and exhaust him. It is a very interesting match, but I can't really tell who is the favorite. This is kind of opposite of what Levan said. Levan said all things in favor of Genadi, but towards the end, he said that it is a 50-50 match. And Vitaly said all things in favor of Devon, but still he said that it is a 50-50 match. So we have to give them a 1-1 score on this one. Artyom Morozov is a young superstar who has already achieved one of the most impressive goals in arm wrestling, being within top 5 in the world in super heavyweights at only 25 years of age. Devon is a cheater, but don't underestimate Genadi because he is also very smart. Genadi has more heart than Prudnik and he will not give up until the end. Very interesting match, 50-50. Whoever wins this match can be a future opponent for the Terminator, so he must have a very close eye on this battle. Evgeny Prudnik unfortunately had to be on the receiving end when Devon showed his new level to the world in November 2022. Devon is in a great shape. He has power, technique, endurance and leverage. Genadi could have grip problems in the setup. In a hook fight, Genadi can win, but Devon wins with an open top roll. Devon wins 55-45. Prudnik also mentioned that it will be difficult for Genadi to pin Devon because of the size of the pad. Interesting take because the size of the pad is increased on both sides, on all 4 sides actually, by 1 centimeter on each side. Jerry is one of the few human beings on this planet who had wars in a super match format against both Devon and Genadi. He lost 3-2 to Devon and defeated Genadi 3-2. Genadi wins 3-2. Genadi wins the first round, Devon wins the second, Genadi wins the third. It goes right down to the last round. I think it's going to be a tough match both ways. Jerry may have some personal interest in seeing Genadi beat Devon so that he is automatically considered ahead of Devon, but he knows the most about these two, so his opinion should be at the top. Prime Travis Bagent has beaten Devon multiple times even on the right arm, and he was always considered ahead of Genadi throughout his career. Devon has to be a different person to win this. He is in the fight of his life because of the perception that he has changed. The training has ramped up, the juice has ramped up. Genadi is going to be near death when it goes down. In one video, Travis predicted in favor of Devon, and in the other, he predicted in favor of Genadi. So for this one, we will have to take a score of 1-1 in favor of both Genadi and Devon. This is the most important match in Genadi's life for multiple reasons. He has to win it. I have never been tired or exhausted by my opponent. I will try to tire Devon out in the super match. I'm going to beat Devon 5-0 if he wants to pull 5 rounds. I'm going to stop in the 4th round so people can see how exhausted Devon looks. There is no problem if I lose my wrist. A win against Devon can set Genadi for life. The stardom and the financial gains to follow after the victory against Devon will be unbelievable. He cannot afford to miss this opportunity. This may not be the biggest match for Devon because he has already faced Dennis and Levan, but it's very important because Genadi can be Devon's first right-handed victory over an elite European super heavyweight arm wrestler. I believe this will probably be one of the hardest fights in my entire career, if not the hardest. I think he has some areas where he's stronger than me, and I have some areas where I'm stronger than him. I think I'm going to win, but I do not expect it to be easy at all. Devon has momentum on his side. He will need that momentum going into the Dave Chaffee and Denis Siplenkov fights. Under no circumstances can he afford to lose this match. He cannot miss this opportunity. He has to win. Devon versus Genadi, May 6th, East versus West 7, pay-per-view link in the description. Best of 5 right-handed super match. These were the opinions of elite arm wrestlers. If you liked the video, then please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel. It helps me a lot. My name is Pradeep and I thank you very much for watching this video.